Happy summer, guys. So I'm very excited because I know that I'm getting a chance to share with you my summer, my top 10 favorite kind of summer makeup, kind of glam kind of stuff. So these are just some gems that I've been using over the last couple of months, and I don't get a chance to kind of upload a video at least 2 to 3 times a week, but I definitely want you guys to see what are some of my favorite things and just kind of keep my face kind of constant here on YouTube, so you guys get a chance to kind of just stay up with me and kind of keep up with me and just kind of, you know, sharing some of these gems that I've been finding lately. You guys know that my channel is more so drugstore focused, and I'm a school teacher and I'm on a budget, and so I can't really just run out there and buy all high-end products. But there are some things in the drugstore that I want to share with you that have kind of stolen my heart in the last month or so. And so we're going to get started really quickly, and I'm going to be sharing these things with you that I just absolutely love. And some of these things also came from a TJ Maxx haul, and I definitely don't want to not mention them because they're worth mentioning. And if you have not watched my haul videos, if you look, I'll link a couple down below in the description box, and then you can kind of catch up on those videos when you get a chance. And guys, we have hit 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, so I'm like just crazy happy about that. I'm still creeping up to my 10,000 mark on Instagram, and I've just been putting in the work, and that makes a big difference when you stay consistent, stay positive, and put in the work. The work won't get done for you, but you have to kind of do the work. And I've just been super blessed in the last couple of months. My family has been super blessed. I've been getting campaigns out to wazoo, and I'm just really excited about that. And I just absolutely love being a content creator, and that means a lot to me. And this is the creative side that I just absolutely adore. And being a school teacher, it just kind of oozes out a lot more. But let's get into this top 10 drugstore favorites. Let's go. So the first thing that I want to talk about that is a drugstore favorite is a palette. I'm actually sharing 2 makeup palettes with you, and these 2 palettes are actually what's on my eyes today. And if you guys want to see a video of how I achieve this look, make sure you leave me a comment down below in the comment section, and then I'll be able to shoot that video for you. I actually am so in love with my eyes today, and I took this look from 2 palettes. And these palettes are from the Rimmel London collection. And the first one I have here is the Magnifique Jewels Rocks Edition palette. Guys, these palettes are so inexpensive with crazy pigment. And I'm wearing both of these blue shades in here, which are absolutely beautiful down here on this end. And then I actually pulled from these 2 blue shades as well. And this one is the Magnifique's Color Edition palette by Rimmel London, and they're both the same. I want to say these palettes are retailing for less than 10 bucks, but I will definitely put an insert here so you guys get a chance to see this up close. But I used the 2 blue shades out of this palette, and I also use this lighter shade in my inner corner there. These palettes are a game changer. If you have not picked up these palettes, what are you waiting for? These are really good. You can tell just by the pigment on my eyes that these palettes are giving off quite a bit of color. They have been a couple of faves that I've liked. I try to rotate my palettes in and out just so I can get a little bit more use out of them and more bang for my buck. I don't want to stick to just one palette all the time. I try to go back into my collection and use these palettes as I see them and put them in good rotation. So I was really excited about being able to use these 2 palettes today. And I'm shooting this video on a Sunday, so you probably will not see this video from a couple of days from now. But this is the look that I wore to church this morning. And when I have heaviness on my eyes like this, and I am wearing some lashes, I like to keep my lips very soft because I don't want to be like fighting colors and stuff like that right here. But let's keep on going. So the next thing that I want to introduce is a foundation that I'm currently wearing in this video, and it is so good. I've been wearing the foundation probably for about a week now. Probably it'll be 2 weeks by the time you see this video. And that is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. Guys, I'm wearing this in the color T70 Caramel, or Caramel, whichever way you guys like to say it. This is their Matte Made Foundation. I've really been liking this. I've been having it on, let's see, the time now is 4:40. I put this foundation on at about 10 o'clock this morning, and I have not touched up my skin. My most oiliest place is in my T-zone right here, and I just tend to stay pretty dry on the perimeters of my face, but right here in the middle I tend to just begin to look like a little grease monkey. And so this foundation has just, oh, I just love it. It is not a runny foundation. It is very comfortable wearing. It doesn't feel very heavy. It is a really creamy foundation, and I apply my foundation with a brush. I do not apply my foundation with beauty blenders, but this foundation is really good. This foundation is less than $10. I will put an insert here for you, and it is just so nice, and it has kept me matte now for about 5-6 hours so far, maybe 5 hours or so. This went on at 10 o'clock, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 hours. This foundation has kept me pretty matte. I'm enjoying it. It is great for the buck, and it is doing what it's supposed to do, holding those oils back out of my skin, and I'm just loving it. And I just say give this a try. I think if you're combo oily like myself, or you can even use me as a guide as far as the color. Like I said, I'm taking this in T70. I will link it down below in the description box. Another thing that I ran into in Walmart that I absolutely love is this black Radiance bronzer. Guys, this right here is so good, and I'm loving this bronzer, as you can see in the middle. And I'll put, like I said, an insert in here for you. I hit pan on this, and this is in the color Cashew, so you can kind of see how this sits on my skin. I bronze like the heck out of my skin with this. I'll kind of put down my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I take that one in the color Deep. I will also link that one down below, but they're very similar. The only thing is that the Butter Bronzer smells like so freaking amazing. This one doesn't have a smell, but this one is just as powerful as that Butter Bronzer, and I've hit pan on both of those. So I kind of bounce back and forth between the two, and I'm always on the hunt for a bronzer that is going to do the trick for me and gonna do the trick for my skin and give me that color that I'm looking for. Something that's not too light but not too deep, that kind of just sits right there in the middle, my good medium. The next thing that I'm going to introduce that I've been using is this Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is hemp-derived cannabis extract, blue agave extract, activate, all-day hydration and hold. I'm really liking this. I was watching another YouTuber, and she was using this in her video. Guys, I went on ahead. I got this as a gift from one of my students, and I purchased this with a gift card. You guys know Milk is one of the higher-end makeup brands, but I wanted to give it a try because I had a gift card. And so I wasn't gonna like spend my own money on it, and that's the only way you'll see high-end products on my channel. This is like, I want to say between right at the $20 range, this bottle. This goes on very tacky, like once it dries down. It doesn't dry your skin out, but it's very tacky, but it does a great job holding your makeup in place most of the day. It is really long wearing. I really like this, and I decided to just kind of give it a try, and it does kind of grip your skin. So if you don't like primers like this, I suggest not getting this. I like a lot of different types of primers, and I've tried a lot of different types of primers, but this is really nice. I really like this. So I definitely say you can also go to Sephora and get a sample and try it that way before you spend your money. I went on ahead and just got it because I knew I wasn't going to Sephora anytime soon. I don't really shop at Sephora, but I do my online shopping, and I ordered this online. So definitely give that a try. Give that a try. In my next top 10 favorites, I'm going to share some skincare that I received also as a gift from one of my students, but I'll share that in my next video at the end of July. The next thing that I'm gonna go in with is this Master Contour Face Contouring Kit by Maybelline, and this is a contour, blush, and highlight. I also have been using this as a bronzer, and I've used the pink as the blush and the highlight. This right here is the best thing to pack in your suitcase. I have loved using this, and this is my go-to when I'm traveling. I don't tend to bring all of my bronzers or all of my blushes or stuff like that, but I tend to like this quite a bit just because it has all of these 3 combinations inside of here, and this kind of just sums it up for me. I can kind of use the blush, I can use the bronzer. The bronzer is dark enough for my skin tone, and I love the highlight, so it does a great job on my cheek and at the very top of my brow bone there. And so this is something that I picked up at Walmart, and I just really like it. It's one of those, it's working for a lot of areas for me. So it doesn't, it's not wasteful. It's very, to me, it's one of the high things that I could choose that I was looking for, because in the summertime I do a lot of traveling, and so I didn't want to choose something. Let me grab this blush, let me grab that. I am a person that likes to carry as less as possible if I can, and so having that particular compact does a great job for me. The only thing I would have wished that Maybelline would have done was put a mirror at the very top, and then they would have been set. But this is very inexpensive. I'll put a price out there for you so you can see, and I'll also link it down in the description box. The other thing that I've really been loving that I picked up from Walmart is the Flower Beauty, and this is the Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. The one thing I can say about this is that this stuff is like so full coverage and so good, and it is a little bit goes a long way. And this color is a little bit light for me. It's hard for me to kind of gauge, but I make it work. So be careful when you're picking up anything like these with Flower Beauty. But that Flower Concealer, it is like heavy duty, so you don't need a lot of it, but it's really good, and you have to move quickly because it dries very fast, and I just love it. It's very inexpensive, and I've been using that as my concealer under my eyes and in different places on my face around my T-zone. So absolutely amazing. Great job, Flower Beauty. I love it. That's probably, there are a couple of Flower Beauty products. I use a couple of their brushes that I really like, but that is something new that I'm using out of the makeup line. The next thing that I absolutely love, there are about 3 more things that I'm going to share with you, and it is my CoLLab Beauty Translucent Setting Powder, and this is, it's called Set the Stage Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder, and this is by the makeup brand CoLLab. This color is in Porcelain Ivory. I love it. It is so smooth. It doesn't leave any flashback. I just love the way it looks on camera. I have it on today, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I think this is retailing for maybe about $12 or $13, so it is a little bit more up there on the higher end of drugstore. This is not sold in the drugstore. This is actually sold at Sally Beauty, and they have quite a bit of makeup at Sally Beauty, so I say get in there and just try it. But I love this CoLLab powder. And the next thing as far as my drugstore setting powder is the Rimmel Stay Matte Mattifying Loose Powder. This is just in the color 001 Transparent. If you notice right here on the very side of this jar, look how much is gone. This was full. I love this, number 1, because it doesn't leave flashback like the CoLLab. Number 2, it is so fine, and it just sets so well. And this is kind of my everyday going to school kind of powder, and that is why it is just so little left in this jar. In my CoLLab, I kind of use that more so when I'm going to do date nights, or I'm going to a special event or something like that. But as far as this is like less than $5, so this is the one that kind of gets hit the hardest. Guys, you will not be disappointed in this powder. I use it. It is absolutely amazing, and it is just one of those things I just will always have in my makeup arsenal. The last 2 things, this is out of a TJ Maxx haul, and I have a few of these, and these are the Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows by Stila. And guys, this stuff is so powerful, and these are so expensive, but I got both of these each for like $5.99. But I have another one in the room that's like a dark fuchsia kind of pink color. I usually layer these over my shadows on the very bottom of my lower lid. And I have the color called Monarch, which is so gorgeous. And then I have the color called Vivid Smoky Quartz, which is that kind of chocolate smoky kind of color. And that is absolutely gorgeous. These were retailing at your TJ Maxx for like $5.99. And they're just so good. And I just love them so much. And I'm so glad that I was able to find them, because I'm always looking for something that pop at the very bottom of my lower lid. And these give me that pop like I want for such an inexpensive price. And the very last item that I am sharing with you in my top favorites for the month of June is this blush. And this is by Anastasia. Excuse it, because it is not the cleanest. I do my best trying to keep these makeup things clean. It is so hard at times. But this is the Anastasia, and guys, I have the blush trio in Cocktail Party. This is so pigmented, you just need to dip your brush in once. I'm actually wearing Cocktail Party on my cheeks right now in this video. And I mean, just look at how pigmented. One second, let me peel this off. Look at how pigmented this is. This is like so good. I love the brown. I love these darker colors. They also have a lighter shade, a lighter trio that you can look at. Guys, I got this in my TJ Maxx haul, and this was actually, I want to say $9.99, which this is a way more expensive blush. And I was able to kind of grab this up. This is so good, guys. This is vegan and cruelty free, and they have their bunny ears, which makes me very happy. And I just love this blush. They do such a good job. It is so pigmented. So one fell swoop inside of that, and that's all that I need, like I said, because you can see it here in the video. And all of these products are things that have kind of just knocked me off of my feet in the last month or so. I'm always sharing things on my Instagram stories, but I also want you guys to see it up close and to kind of see what I've been loving out of the drugstore, and just kind of what's been my trend over the last month, or what I've been grabbing for the most. But you guys keep the comments coming. If there's something that I can answer for you, give me send me a comment down below, or give me a direct message. I love talking to you guys and sharing my thoughts, no matter which way it goes, no matter which way the wind blows. But until my next video, don't forget to visit shopvault28.com. There is a 30 to 40% off sale going on there on select items. So you want to grab maybe some of those summer items before they're sold out. There's a few things left in each category. Also, if you're not following me on my social media channels, make sure you get there and follow me. I do a lot of uploading into my stories on Instagram. Also, if you're not following my Facebook page, Vault28 or delightfullystyle.com, make sure you go there and follow me on my social media channels. I'm always there, always available to talk, or if you just have a question about makeup or life in general. But until my next video, I will see you guys again soon. I'll talk to you later. Bye.